Hi, my name is Dr. Zhana, and I'm a sex researcher and professor of human sexuality at New York University. I have a question for you today. Are you curious about open relationships? Is this something that you're trying it out or considering whether to bring it up with a partner? If so, you're not alone. Consensual non-monogamy is trending, and it's becoming more and more socially acceptable. And there's a huge influx of people trying it out, but many of them are jumping into it head first without knowing too much about it, without asking the right questions to figure out if this is the right relationship style for them. It's kind of like committing to a cheese diet without knowing if you're lactose intolerant. As a professor of human sexuality who has studied and published academic research on this topic, I've sifted through so many studies, usually long and boring to most people, on consensual non-monogamy in particular and relationships in general. And I've boiled it down to 10 essential questions that anybody trying or considering consensual non-monogamy should ask themselves before making such a major life and relationship change. Because while consensual non-monogamy can certainly have its pros, at least for some people, they also carry with them a heightened level of complexity and risk. Not everyone is going to find them easy to navigate, and for some, they may prove to be more trouble than they're worth. Having answers to these 10 questions about yourself will prevent you from doing some irreversible damage to yourself, to a loved one, or to a relationship that you truly cherish. So in this video, I'd like to share with you 3 of the key 10 questions you should ask yourself to help you determine whether consensual non-monogamy is right for you. It's a great tool both for single people trying to figure out what their right relationship style is and for monogamous couples who are thinking about opening up. If you're doing this with a partner, it's best to do it on your own first and then compare notes. Okay, you ready? Okay. The first question you should ask yourself: how jealous are you? So most of us have felt jealousy at some point in our lives, and this is a very natural distress response to the possibility, either very real or imagined, of losing our attachment figure. And that is something that is very important to us as human beings in order for us to survive and thrive. So some of us, however, are far more distressed by that possibility of loss than other people. So the less jealous you are by nature, the easier it will be for you to navigate open relationships. Question number 2, how cognitively flexible are you? So every open relationship has certain agreements for when and how it's okay to see other people. These agreements are critical for the relationship, but once established, they're not set in stone, right? Chances are they are going to change and morph over time. Now, some people find it easy to adjust their thinking to face these new and unexpected conditions, a trait that psychologists call cognitive flexibility. Other people see new and unexpected conditions as a threat, and they prefer unchanging and rigid rules. So the more cognitive flexible you are, the easier it will be to handle this continuously shifting, fluid nature of open relationships. Question number 3. Do you have a supportive community? Now, despite this increased recent visibility, consensual non-monogamy is still a highly stigmatized lifestyle, with people holding all sorts of negative stereotypes of open relationships and the people who engage in them. And research shows that the people who face a lot of stigma due to their romantic relationships suffer both worse physical and emotional well-being and also lower commitment to their relationship and ultimately a lack of success in that relationship. So the more social support you have for your consensually non-monogamous lifestyle, the easier it will be for you to maintain that lifestyle. You still with me? Congratulations, you're well on your way to truly figuring out whether consensual non-monogamy is right for you. To complete this process, download my 90-minute webinar, which covers these 3 questions in greater depth, and also the other 7 questions, which I think are critical to making sure that your open relationship is set for success. And on top of that, you get a bonus quiz to test where you stand on these 10 questions designed by my colleague, relationship coach, Effie Blue. I hope you enjoy, and until next time, stay curious.